crafters, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you the card that I created for Craft Roulette episode number 247. So let's just pull in the card and we'll go through the parameters and talk about how I created this card. So here it is. And the first thing, the project had to be card for a craft friend. Well, I think that this is perfect to wish one of my crafty friends a Happy New Year. So that is what I made. Because this paper that I used, which is the same one that I used on my card for last week, is the Season of Green and Gold. And last week it was a Christmas card. But I figured that we could easily use this as a New Year's card. So the reason why I picked this paper is because the random had to have something gold. And so I have my gold in this paper, and I also have some gold behind that sentiment there that I punched out with my circle punch. So that took care of the random. And then the colors had to be pretty paper. Well, I don't know if you all know, but I am such a paper hoarder, I guess you'd call it, when it comes to designer papers, because I think they're all pretty. And that's why I end up buying so much, and I have so much. So once again, here is another pretty paper. So I've got the colors taken care of. And then the element. This was another reason why I went with this paper, because the element had to be bell or bells and or bell, like B-E-L-L-E. And so I wanted to focus on the bell, B-E-L-L, and that is in this paper. When I first saw the parameters on Friday night, that was the first time that I thought to myself, I could go down and make this card like right now because of the paper that I wanted to use. I knew that it was pretty paper. It had something gold in it. It had bells in it. And that was right there, 3 parameters, just in this designer paper. But I didn't come down. I mean, I made it the next day, I think, but it takes me a while to get things taken care of because I had to work on something else. So here is my card, and what I used, again, I used this pretty paper from Season of Green and Gold, and I wanted to punch out that circle or die cut that circle out so that I could see the cardstock behind there. And that cardstock is pecan pie, and I embossed it with this embossing folder here. And I use my stylish shapes to die cut that circle out, as well as the small one where I have my sentiment. And like I showed you, I used my 1 3/8 circle punch to do that gold behind the sentiment. My card base is Old Olive because that's one of the colors in this pretty paper. And then as far as the stamp sets, I used The Bells Are Ringing, and I used, that's where I got my sentiment, and I put a little bit of this on the inside. And for the inside of my card, I also did Raise Your Glass that came from the Cheers to That stamp set. So there is the inside of my card. And again, I used a little bit more of that paper at the bottom. So there we go. I think I've got all my parameters covered for Craft Roulette episode number 247. Now, I'm not quite sure how it's going to work this next week because I'm going to be on their new show that is going to be on Saturday. And this new show basically is going to be set up like their World Card Making Day. And I will have 30 minutes to create a card based on the parameters from the night before. So I don't know. I guess I could do a video for the people that don't see that. I just haven't figured that out. Or do I do another card? But I'm guessing that I have to submit the card that I create for the show, that's the one that I'll have to submit. So I don't know. It's a little crazy because I've never done this before. So we'll see what I do next week with my card. But I will have one to submit at least because I will have made one. I just don't know how the video thing's going to work because I will be live on that show on Saturday. So guess we'll see how it all turns out. Okay, well, thank you so much for stopping by to see what I created. I hope you enjoyed this card. And if you did, you can show me your joy by giving this video a thumbs up. Okay, well, until my next video, which should be my January 2nd sheetload of cards. So until then, happy crafting, everyone. And remember, choose joy. And may God bless you all. Bye-bye.